So let's go to this first clip here from Lone Gunman. This aired 6 months before on Fox TV, and they promoted the episodes on Fox News as well. It's one of the #1 shows in the country at the time. This is Lone Gunman, spinoff of X-Files. And this is where the CIA has come to them and said, put this in your episode. And then it comes out 6 months before, and there's a government terror exercise that's meant to make NORAD stand down, and they're having drills of the World Trade Center attacked by remote control aircraft that'll be blamed on a third world tin-pot dictator, Afghanistan, just loving to take credit and get smart bombed. That's exactly what then happened. Okay, this is not a mistake. I don't just know statistically this is impossible. I have it from one of the people that was on the show. Let's go to that first clip.
We know it's a war game scenario, and it has to do with airline counterterrorism. Why is it important enough to kill for?
Because it's no longer a game.
If some terrorist group wants to act out this scenario, why target you for assassination?
Depends on who your terrorists are.
The men who conceived of it in the first place. You're saying our government plans to commit a terrorist act against a domestic airline?
There you go. Indicting the entire government, as usual. A faction. A small faction.
For what possible gain?
The Cold War's over, John. But with no clear enemy to stockpile against, the arms market's flat. But bring down a fully loaded 727 into the middle of New York City, and you'll find a dozen tin-pot dictators all over the world just clamoring to take responsibility and begging to be smart-bombed.
I can't believe it. This is about increasing arms sales. When?
Tonight?
How are you going to stop them?
That's what it looks like.
With this what?
Modem protocol. Remote access. Somebody on the ground's flying your plane.
Bogey, sir. Keep your course.
By the way, they've been erasing that online, and I bought it when it came out years later. I bought the DVD set, never had time to watch it. That's somewhere around here, I think, or it's at my house. You know what? Buy it again. I tried to find it. Just get that Lone Gunman. They only did one season. Get it, because I want to have that in high def. Who knows? Might have cut it out, though. Who knows? We'll find out. I got to tear my house apart. I've moved since I can't find anything. Side issue. The point is, that's exactly what was actually done. And reading these Bilderberg documents we got, it's all about, we got to keep the Cold War going, even if it's not a real threat and we're funding the communists. We got to prop them up so we can take people's rights. Then it became Al-Qaeda. That's all this is, ladies and gentlemen. Now, let's go to the next clip that actually has Dean Haglund as the head hacker trying to unlock the remote control of the airplane. And again, the real hijackers, as best we know, were taking part in drills. They've been seen weeks before doing drills, seeing if they can get on and off with box cutters and stuff for hijacking. They just nerve gas people. Stewardesses said, I can't breathe, there's gas. That's what was reported, not hijackers. You can look these tapes up. And then they put everybody on nerve gas, remote control into the towers. Let's go ahead. Here is the rest of that clip.
Manual override.
Well, needless to say, the imaginary people in the Lone Gunman weren't able to take control over the aircraft. And by the way, it turned out those very aircraft did have remote control in them. Bush, a few days after at a press conference, said, we can remote control. We'll stop it. And the guy behind him grabbed the president's arm. Somebody's got to dig that video up. I know I saw it live on television. Just off the charts, incredible. Amazing is not a strong enough word.